Hello guys, welcome back again. This is Suresh from my Automation channel. Today in this session we will discuss about runtime controller in the JMeter series. In the last session we have discussed about the throughput controller. In case if you are new to this session or new to this channel, do watch my earlier session so that you will understand this session very well. So what is a runtime controller? In a runtime we can control the number of iterations on a particular sample. So this is something where you can control over a seconds, minutes, and hours based on your need. So this controller will do whenever you have that controller within the thread group, and you need to provide the number of seconds, like example 5 seconds. For the 5 seconds it will continuously invoke the request samples which are there inside that controller. So unlike the other controller which will depend on the thread group, but this depends on the time. So if I provide 5 seconds of time, within a 5 seconds, if the sample get executed one time, two time, or three time, irrespective of what is my thread group, so that it is a runtime controller. So to achieve this, I will show you a simple example. So here I have a test plan thread group, and that I have two samples. Now if I quickly execute this and go to view results tree, you will see they are request sample 1 and request sample 2. Okay, now I will go to thread group and I will click on that and right click, go to the logical controller and go to runtime controller. For this runtime controller, the only element that you need to pass is the runtime seconds. Default it will be 1 second. Right now I'm not providing anything, I'm just keeping 0, and I'm pulling one of the request sample inside this runtime controller, and this, okay, this one I will keep it at the top. Right, now if I quickly erase the entire reports and I quickly run it, you will see only one request got executed and second request did not execute at any time. Now if you go to the runtime controller and I just change it to 1 second, within a 1 second, how many possible iterations that it can trigger this sample to, it will trigger. Now I will come to results and I will erase it and I will quickly run it. So within a second, how many times it will run, that many times it will trigger. Now it has triggered almost more than 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times. So if I again erase reports and again I will run, so this time also it will run, and in this time also it will execute it multiple times. If I again change this runtime controller to 2 seconds, irrespective of what is there in my thread group. So thread group I have given one user load, but still it will trigger my sample within the time. How many times it can trigger, that many times it will trigger that sample. Right, again I will run it. Now you can see within a 2 seconds of time how many times it got executed. So it has executed request 1 as one time, and all other request, like in which is a request which is there in my runtime controller, will be executed more than one time. Now if I again change my thread group count to 2 users and the ramp up time is 5 seconds. Now I'll go to this request away results tree and erase the reports and I quickly run it. Now you can see within 5 seconds you can see the number of requests that it got executed. Request 1 got executed only 2 times, but whereas request 2, which is executed more than 10 times. So this is the importance of runtime controller. So this type of controller we can use in the performance testing, and we will see the other controllers in the upcoming session. In case if you have any questions, queries, do post in my comment section. I will help you out. Thank you for watching.